Continue questions and answers Part 3. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you think it will change people's buying habits in the future?
Buying from the internet is becoming more and more popular. For example, we've seen many bookshops close down because people can buy online at cheaper prices from sites such as Amazon. It makes life much easier if products can be delivered direct to our door, especially with our busy modern lifestyles. I think this will only increase in the future as more people feel safe to buy online, and online shops make it easier to purchase this way. Also, I think our lives are only going to become busier, so more people will choose to shop this way.
Are there any disadvantages to shopping on the internet?
There certainly are some. Firstly, buying clothes can be a problem. When you go into a shop, you can check what you are buying fits you and suits you, but it is obviously not possible to do this online. Shopping does not become less hassle if you have to send something back in the post. Another problem is the security. We have to give out our bank details to people we don't know. There have been several recent reports in the press about sites that have had their security breached and credit card details have been stolen. So far, this is fairly uncommon, but it is a risk none the same. Another disadvantage is to society, as it could destroy local shops and businesses if people are not going out to shop in their local town.
How do most people travel long distances in your country?
I'd say that the main ways are cars, buses, and trains. If someone has a car, I think this is their preference because, to be honest, the trains are not that much cheaper where I live. Also, there are often delays with the trains, which can be a real pain, so you may end up with a really long journey. The buses are a bit cheaper, but I don't think that is such a comfortable way to travel. There is the option to travel by plane as well, of course, but most of the bucket airlines go abroad. You can't really travel that cheaply by plane within the country. So then, cars are really the best option, and of course they give you the most freedom when you're traveling.
Have the types of transport people use changed much over the last few decades?
I don't think they have really. We've had the transport I mentioned before for many decades now in my country, and it is much the same today. Of course, cars have become much more popular as people's incomes have risen, which accounts for the problems we see on the roads today, such as congestion and more accidents and pollution. This has probably led to some changes within cities. Many have now introduced environmentally friendly forms of transport, such as trams and guided buses that don't run on gas and mean that people can travel without the use of the car. There has also been an increase in air travel, but like I said, This is quite expensive in my country, so most cannot afford it.
What kinds of improvement have there been in transport in your country in recent years?
There has been several ways that transport has improved. More major roads have been built, which means it is easier to travel long distances, though of course some would argue that more roads are not an improvement. They can be an eyesore in the countryside, and they have encouraged more people to drive, which may mean these improvements ultimately don't work, because there are more cars using the roads. As I mentioned before, there has been the introduction of mass transit in many cities, such as trams and trains. In our capital city, they have also extended the underground system, so it now links many more areas of the city. This has helped many people, as commuting times are horrendous if you have to travel on the roads. Those are the main improvements.
Thanks for watching.